Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and welcome to part 7 for the Endwalker storyline for Final Fantasy XIV. Brief blip earlier, I had to go move some stuff from my mum. But, Right, so we've had a chat with the dozy leopard, they're not them, so we're looking for the snappy leopard. It is just absolutely amazing. I just love this. Boosting way. And there's still some of you in your little cryopods. That I wonder, are they smaller than Lalafels? I haven't seen a Lalafell next to them. Recording way. Take some measurements of your body just for reference, of course. Oh, it's a horror. I would have a field day with these people. Are you the one I'm looking for? What? How in the... Why did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. Hum hum hum. Go with that one. What's that supposed to be? You're humming, if one can even call it. It's atrociously off-key. It should sound more like this. Leader of the Leopards, I can't allow substandard attempts of musicality to go unremarked, even if you are a guest. Aww. That's adorable. Oh, looks like you beat us here. Is this all of them? Groups comprised entirely of children. What were the adults thinking? Okay, yeah, things have changed a bit since you got your original orders. Given the average size of the average Amarotine back in the day, it would be considered... We are basically children's size to them. Yeah, we've got a bit of a history lesson to give to them. Nothing way. We're all gonna die someday, so what happens if it... Oh, good lord, you are a melancholy little sort, aren't you? Alright, not that route. Where is it? Ah, there we go. There's the ramp I need to take. Messenger of the road. Right, okay, so... Hurry now, time is of the essence. Pick up the pace, everyone. Slow down, will you? I can't keep up. The next job, quickly now. Quickly, I beg you. Oh. Breast until the rabbit hearts. Again, I wonder how big they are compared to a Lalafell. I haven't seen any Lalafells floating around in this place at the minute. God, if they think we're children, I wonder what they think Lalafells are. Probably babies. Mapping way. Right. Is this going to be a map of the planet, then?
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. My name is Livingway, and we are the Lotharites, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Atheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw.
Oh, good lord.
Mapping Ways, the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. Full of it there is, through no fault of your own, I'm sure. Set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents said to you little ones, on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
Ah, right. History lesson update time, I think, for them.
Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further.
I don't think they're up to date with what's going on, well, Aetheris. Ooh. Nice.
Here we have Aetheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Aetheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Aetheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Aetheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its fate.
She sounds so cheerful, but oh so condescending.
Will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold.
Is this a great duty Charlie and the Forum are aware of then?
Once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim, which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
That much is definitely true.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Heidelin. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers.
Ah, that explains things a bit.
We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement.
That could take a while.
No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak.
Extended stay as to Amorantine lifespans, or...
Rely time
our
on outside
lifespans.
help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
What outside?
From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
Right, we should probably give them a rundown of history.
Heidelin herself led you here. You don't say. Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotimes were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher?
Nope.
Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Atheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed.
I think this might be one of those corrections and
The
updates.
sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
Nope, that's the regular sized book. Oh no, she's in a panic. Oh, that's an adorable little panic.
Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Oh, poor building way.
Perhaps
Oh.
you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
Oh, you can hear the vehemence in the voice. Trying ever so to be so polite and not violent about this. It is so adorable. Oh, I want to pat them on the head. I just want to go, there, 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 there. Alright, that is 533 gear. I'll hold off for now. Oh, purple carrot juice. A healthy and helpful beverage to prepare from the purple carrots and pixie apples. Just all you can about your people and quickly. Meet me at the Carrotorium! Oh, of course they call the Carrotorium. Of course, the feeding place constructed by the rabbit people would be called the Carrotorium. Oh. Oh, this is just... Yeah, I'm not jumping down. God, no. You find the ramp. There's a ramp. Oof. So it's off to the Carrotorium to see what the munchies are like. Please don't all be carrots. I mean, sure, we like carrots, but I don't think we could survive a however long journey this is going to be on carrots alone. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to make the tables a bit shorter. That much is certain. We're gonna have to make... Oh, lordy, what the hell? Oh, these aren't tables. I think these are growing pods or something? Uh-oh. Robots! I'll have to take a look at what's up there in a minute. First things first, get to the quest marker. Yeep! Mind the robots. Uh-oh. Oh, probably still large episodes, yeah. Create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Head of foodstuff production. Cooking way. We've created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. Essential nutrients for a healthy, balanced diet. Oh. Oh, no. If they've been getting notes from Charlian, as I suspect, then their nutritional foodstuffs here is effectively going to be Archon loaf. Come on, let me up. God. Alright. What do we have? Rainbow-colored assortment of carrots. Let's go with the unassuming orange one. Yeah, let's try that orange carrot. Show cooking away the obscenely large carrot. I'm just looking around, is all of it carrots and carrot based? From the looks of things, it does seem to only be growing carrots. Can't just be carrots. Oh, an ether current. Grab you. Can't just be carrots. I mean, fair enough. The leopards need something to eat as well, but... Okay, that looks like... Oh, no, that looks like carrots as well. I don't know if that's carrots or beetroots. Ah! Please don't just be carrots. I think the entire population of the planet would have a revolt if we only had carrots to eat. Even Vera are like to swoon at the sight of so grand a carrot. That or be offended by others who assume that they would. Viera being the, well, more human-looking rabbit people. personal favorites, actually. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. Alright, let's eat the carrot. Satisfying crunch. Warm, tingling sensations run down your spine. Second bite, a wave of euphoria. You drown in bliss. Alas, as you finish, desperate craving for another carrot. Ha! Okay. What do you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? Carrot of happiness is full to bursting with nutrients, guaranteed to leave you feeling satiated. It's a staple among us loperates. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help us sleep. A carrot for every occasion. What if I don't like carrots? I can seriously see demand for this in Charlian. Let's go with, what if I don't like carrots? You know, carrots. Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion, weren't it? We have pureed versions on hand if you haven't the time to chew. I take it you had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and not else? Oh god, it's all carrots. It's only carrots. What exactly did this collaborator share with you about cuisine on Aetheris? Of course we are. But, well, it was only recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first. More efficient to promote our efforts to production of a single perfect food. It's all good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. I mean, stealing, boiling, roasting the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. Our primary concern was efficiency. What's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? What a strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way is my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue. You know, that otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language. Adverbs, gerunds, present continuous verb conjugations, just the basics. Oh boy. Wherefore didst thy kind deem such a change necessary? As you people want to arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. He has a point! Or they have a point, I don't want to assume. But you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Aetheris as well. You'll be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Till such a day, when I came, pray comes sooner than later, it appeared there's not but carrots on the menu. That explains why the reward for this is purple carrot juice. Good lord. Oh, lordy. I did rather like the carrots. Oh, thank you. Other necessities. Clothing production. Ooh, new outfits. We're going to get some new clothes. Tataru's going to throw a fit. Or hijack them and press them into service for her. Oh god, Tataru teaming up with these guys. Ah! The source has no idea what is coming to it. Right, where is textiles? Of course it's going to be up there. See, oversized as the carrots. Oh, probably. Creation magics. Oh, okay. Fair dose. Okay. make ourselves known to the workers and they'll make stuff for us. There's an interesting collection of crystals up there, which I suppose does help with the making of the magic set, as they did say. Alright, buddy, where are you? Where's the steps? There we go. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Try a set of clothes, are you? What have you fashioned for me today? Outfit that embodies my bloodlust. Something simple yet functional. A fashionable and refined ensemble. Let's go with that. Let's see what you got for fashionable. Let's see what we've got. What in the hell? Must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map for the garment changes area of effect. Speak with the restless leper to restore or prolong the garment change. Oh lordy. Okay, I've got 29 minutes to find the next person and not get hit. I presume these will disappear if I get hit. Oh boy. Alright, let's go have a chat with the jubilant Loperate. Oh great, it follows up here. Oh, so the clothes don't disappear if we get hit. Sodding tits. The environment is working against me. Alright, Jubilant Loperate, let's see what you've got. I'm looking for clothes with an altogether different design. This should do. Blend of concepts from myriad professions, all purposes hire for the modern man of Aetheris. Good lord. I can only imagine what they've put Thangrid, Urianger, and Y'shtola in. In fact, I dare say we're probably going to look very similar. Don't we look splendid? You need to speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and we Loperates in your eyes. Oh lordy. Alright, let's get this disaster catwalk on the way. Oh, wow. Sorry to have kept you waiting. He insisted we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. Verily, it is an ensemble most becoming. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. We'll keep the masks. Scions. Dot 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 dot. I think it's past time we return these clothes. Yeah. I mean, I'll keep the mask. The mask looks nice. This conference will be for your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? Oh. Should we resort to evacuating the people of the terrace, they will certainly have need of your attire. You must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. I don't know, better suits my taste, even if it is of inferior make. There are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Oh. Account for the reflections of the source as well. Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris. Oh, sod. Oh god. Orion J being left alone with the rabbit. Oh boy. Let's go have a chat with you. Looks like the plot's driving us in that direction. You haven't made a mess of things, you've just been given inaccurate information is all. Alright, let's find the teleporter. Although having said that, I do want to kind of wander over here for a bit, just to clear up this part of the map. There we go. Anyway, let's get back to hunting down that... I'm just going to teleport straight to there. It's just easier than having to... I mean, this place is massive. One second, someone's asking how long it took me to finish the trial on Messenger. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's that sorted. Alright, let's have a chat with Growingway on the teleporter then, shall we? Ah! Actually, good point. So, this here stood next to me is a Vera. Proceed to the residential area. Oh god, this is just going to make people want to have a housing district on the moon all the more.
Get in the teleporter.
That can't be good.
Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Where have I been teleported to? Oh!
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously.
Uh-oh, we're...
Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting.
We don't find anything wanting, we find everything adorable, but at the same time...
If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We can, we will do better. But time is not on our side.
Oh.
The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work.
Oh.
Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Yep.
Come again?
Idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
Oh, buddy, take a seat, take a seat. You've just legged it all the way up here. Take a seat, take a rest. They've only got little legs. They're only tiny. Oh, buddy. Yeah, this is gonna... Residential quarters, 1/3 of the size. Yeah. This is gonna be the new housing zone in a later patch, I just feel it. east end of the burrow. Well, first things first, teleport down to the ground floor. This will make things so much easier. Greatest Ends Veil. It's the veil to end all veils. Okay. What matter of monstrosities are we going to find in here? A lunar arboretum. Oh, wow. Oh, I like your name, Reading Way. Just love books. Don't tell anyone that they also taste delicious. Sacrilege! Grinding Way? Ah, okay, thank God. Whew! I could be taken wrong in so many different ways. Ah, wow. Well, it certainly is colorful and vibrant. I'll give him this. Wow. I mean, admittedly, obviously, not much call for plants on the moon, but it's like, they've done their best. I won't fault them for that. Oh, this is pretty. This is lovely. This is as transcendent as burying your face in a chocobo's plumage and taking a good long whiff. The trees are the crystals. We've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. Oh, that explains things so much. They're having to... Oh... They've never seen trees or a forest, and so they decided to make a crystal version. Oh, buddies! Let's do it, buddy. Let's go for a walk. Give the moon finished propulsion systems. Okay. 6,000. Yeah, it's been about 6,000 years. They've been preparing this for this situation for 6,000 years. Taste the rainbow crystal. Oh, that explains why there's only crystals and nothing living, really. Nothing can really grow in a place of stasis. It's like trying to, for comparison's sake, it'd be like trying to grow a pinewood forest in the in the middle of the North Pole. It's far too ungrowing there. We're gonna have to get that emote. We've got to get that humming as an emote, I swear. Sun and similar celestial objects radiate energy as harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather a close approximation of it. Different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Oh. They really have done... It's like, they've been at this for just over 6,000 years. Give or take. So Heidelin... okay. There's a fate over here. Now the reason I'm doing this will become apparent in a minute. Yeep! Get out of that! So the reason I'm doing it is because there's a system called this system introduced in Shadowbringers allows us to get rewards from doing fates in certain zones, and to get these bicolored gemstones, which you can get from certain traders in the zones. And those rewards can include orchestrion rolls, mounts, of course once you reach certain tiers, each of them. One at a time. Almost leveled up. That'll be handy. see. I've not actually completed a fate in any of the zones, so once we complete a fate, it should trigger the next page in the shared trust, in the shared fates thing. In theory. But, well, proof is in the pudding. Let's speed up the killing. Fates do go a lot quicker if there's more people, though. Almost there. This last guy killed should about do it. Alright, that's 14 covered by stones. Now to see if the theory is proven. It is indeed. Right, so I need to complete at least one other fate in each of the other zones in order to add them to the thing. So as I was saying with the tier thing, you complete 6 of them in there. That'll get it from rank 1 into rank 2. You then complete, well, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fates. That gets you there. So you need to complete at least 6. So rank 1 you need to complete 6 fates. That'll get you into rank 2. Rank 2 you need to complete 60 fates. And that will then get you into rank 3. As you complete each rank, you unlock new stuff you can get from the gemstone vendors of that particular region. Growing way. Come here, buddy. There we go, buddy. Come on, stick with me. With exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited. Hopefully Haydn would send someone who would help us. Be able to speak to them directly for a short while. And it means to travel here to the moon. buddy. Going away. I've been looking all over for you. Is this about the teleporter to the residential area? What am I now? We have more pressing matters at hand. Oh, an emergency meeting. I share with him all the information we just learned. They spent 12,000 years. Oh boy. It took them 6,000 to get the engines made, 4,000 to get the residential area sorted. Good lord. Alright, Jay. I thought we promised not to do the secret thing again. Back to old tricks. Yep. Moon dust is the weather. Surfing way. Oh god, it's a children's park! Sledge with children. Children, man, that is. You're considerably larger than I imagine a Lockbridge child would be if one existed. They've even made little parks. That is... Oh. They've made little play parks. They really have been trying to take anything and everything into account. They literally want everything to be perfect for us. Oh, buddies. And yes, but in case anyone asks, yes, you can get a sheep mount, judging by the bleat. You can get a mount that is a sheep. The Welsh beware. I'm kidding. I'm Scottish. I'm allowed to make that joke, I think. There you are, Orionje, you sneaky little Elizin. To be fair, you're one of the tallest people in the room. You do kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Camping way. Oh boy. Alright, Orionje, where are you? Orionje, we're on the moon. Where are you going to go? Oh god, we have to be sneaky with Urianger.
Oh boy. Okay.
Sneaky time! Withdraw the choco. Sneaky sneak. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't act suspicious. Don't act suspicious. Don't act suspicious. Alright, Urianger, where are you going? Just... Oh, it wasn't... Buddy, I thought we discussed this whole, you know, keeping secrets thing.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Mm-hmm.
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
Oh, yeah.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity.
Buddy.
And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Minfilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade and Flamine, her beloved daughter. Two souls whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today. Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning, one which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save.
That's kind of our lot in this.
But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
We screw the maths. Sometimes there's no answer. Would that we had time to weigh the costs. Have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take heart and protect well those you can.
Sage counsel indeed. I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
It has been a while.
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
As for the Loporit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. It would be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
What are they saying? Curse these ears! Bugger all! No matter. We've got our plans.
Living away. Whatever the scheme is, let's do it. What are you planning to give them that requires... What the hell is that thing? What the hell? And we got some kind of... Oh, good lordy. Fair skies. Look at the little puffs of smoke as we step on the moon. Okay. Given that the Nomu are the ones responsible for creating Porxies, what are you planning to make for the Loporits? Alright, where's my destination? Here we go. Alright, summon the Choco. 533, 533, 533. Nah. Let's get these boots open. Just makes it easier to get through the quests if we're not, you know. Better gear, better killing ability, and better healing ability. See how Urianj is doing. He's fixated on his work. Oh boy. There. 'Tis done. Magic ink. Okay. Oh! The Loporits. Hello. That's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Are you insinuating I betray the trust of Hydaelyn's chosen? Or worse, do anything to risk getting on your Stolar's bad side? You're not one to be trusted, not made to wait. Now off with you. God, I shan't be long. If you bunnies do anything to hurt him, I'm turning you into a stew. Apparently, you summoned me. Uh-huh. Alright. Find the Loporit and hurl a ball of moose flesh at him. This game gives you some really weird quests. Alright, the one that's incessantly chattering. Assuming Loporit. Gotcha! I'm hurling tennis balls at a rabbit. Growing way. Okay, what are the Loporrits up to? Clearly they want us out of the way. Well, yo, you've got some explaining to do. And where would these archives be? This is definitely a stalling, delaying tactic. Unfortunately, we do need all the information we can get. Right. The second floor. Alright, where's the teleporter? Use that teleport pad. Oh well. No choice for it but to ride up. Drivey, drivey, drive. Oh, can't go. Oh. Doesn't look like I can go this way. Booger. Alright. That's a nuisance. Thought I could go that way, but nope! Apparently not. Apparently there's only the one set of stairs. That's highly inefficient. Well, I suppose, what does that door there lead to? I do wonder. So you've got Eorzean time, local time, server time. I mean, that's what that's set up so you. Its base state is set up so you have one of these happening at a time, but I've just set it up so you've got all three at the same time. Just makes things easier. Especially when it comes to daylight savings. Ooh. That gives everything a bit of a wobble. Alright, growing away. Let's see these archives. Right through this door. It seems to be locked. Guess we'll have to go and find whoever has the key. Run away. Enough. Not as it tells for the final days. We need only say so. We can afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Just act quickly. We can't let you leave. We just can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that is just horrible. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Oh, buddy. You are screwed. Dally, they'll overwhelm some sheer numbers. Okay. Rabbit stew time. I promise not to kill you, I'm just gonna knock you out. Fire and moonstone. Oh, buddy. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go for a nap. Carrot and ruin. That hurt. We need reinforcements. Blah. You're in it now. We can't lose. We're not done yet. He's too powerful, too strong. Please, come quietly. Nah. Sorry, buddy, but I don't do quiet. We have to save them. Alright, time to make it for the exit. They so desperately want to save us that they can't allow the possibility of an if or but or bait or maybe. Ifs, buts, and maybes are not allowed. Their sole reason for existence is to save us from the final days. I mean, it's literally why they were born. It's literally why they were created.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Etheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your
As a
use of
callback to
contemporary, uncomplicated
Ring back in the
nomenclature
first,
doth ensure
back in Shadowbringers
clarity of
content.
purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Aetheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loperids were born of Heideland's love for Aetheris. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe.
Yeah, but that's the thing with us. We want to try and stop the final
If there's
days
anything
first.
wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
There's nothing wrong with what you've built. Aside from maybe sizing, but that's a whole different subject altogether.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
My name is Puddingway.
Oh, Pudding Way.
Puddingway? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
I was wondering how he's going to bullshit his way through that one.
A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our
there's
star
a tune.
is a last resort.
Yeah. Evacuation, last resort. Let's try and stop
To
the final
accept
days.
failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Fortuno's gonna throw a hissy
Be
fit.
assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind. If being the operative term.
Yep, gotta love those ifs. Oh. A flower. How came it into your possession? Found it in Charlian. How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery, even to us. So I'm guessing Oriandra's decision here was the right one. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Heartbloom, also known as Elpis. I'll be definitely keeping an eye on that.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Oh, it's fine.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Yeah, I kind of had to get a bit rough with them.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Yeah, I think I've sussed out who.
Agreed. The Charlian Forum, yes?
Yeah. Oh, please.
How did you know?
We kind of had some run-ins with them earlier.
The more
Hey,
I
Corey.
heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Oh god, I wonder how often they're going to react to the Loporrits. Oh. That's fine. Time zones being what they are. Alright, back to the Tower of Babel. Not gonna be able to make that in time. Yeah. Alright. Back to the Nether Gate. Camp Broken Glass first and foremost. And then we warned everyone about the coming doom. Loading, loading, loading. On a laptop. Hmm? Mm-hmm. I kind of figured. I don't remember the song. I don't remember the words to that song, but I remember the tune. It's like do 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 do. Yeah, of course. Doing alright, Corey. How's yourself? Yeah, how's Garlemald been doing in our absence? That's something. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Oh boy. So many visitors from Master Batoya. She's a grumpy curmudgeon of a witch. And I mean that quite literally. Well, you're not going to believe everything we say. We were on the moon and we don't quite believe everything that happened. Oh, good. Right then. Off to Charlian. Oh. If they found him, they would likely not live to tell the tale. Expecting a trail of discretion to follow, you won't find one. Nor a futile endeavor. Oh? Declared Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. I doubt he wanted any other any other company than his bloodlust, let's be honest here. Oh. Alright, so. Which one? Others. Old Charlian, there we go. Did the lizards try to jump at you, or did they try to bite you? Go back into this glamour. Alright, teleport to the Valdesian Annex. I forgot I had this set up as my home point. I could have saved myself 1,000 gil there. Oh! Lovely! Whoops! Well. Alright, let's have a wee chat with everyone. Wait for everyone to arrive. Hello, welcome to the stream. Doing 14 Endwalker content. Oh, no voice acting for this bit, okay. Sorry, I've kept you all waiting. Not at all, we understand you've been quite busy. Oriange stayed on the moon with the Loporits. Oh, cheers. Give me the job of explanations. That's fine. we stop this? That's a interesting question with no answer at the moment. Urgent news. Aha! I think I know what they're up to. Now this part may be voice acted. Oh, that's an ominous bell tolling music there.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Charlian, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld.
Oh.
The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this.
The little ones are called Lalafels.
Is it true?
They're the equivalent of gnomes
Will
slash
all
dwarves.
that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
So, we've got Rogadians, being the taller people. The ones with the pointy ears are Elazin. Higher, aka humans. And Makote, being the cat people. The ones with scales and horns are Aura. The ones with bunny ears are Vera. And the diminutive ones are Lalafell. And then you've got the ones that look like kind of lions with horns, etc. Or no horns, tiger stripes, etc. They're Hrothgar.
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Oh, now they can speak about it.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well.
Oh boy.
270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom. Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon.
The Loporets.
Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge. Not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
God, you're idiots.
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus.
Great, you've managed to stir
For
up a
his
panic.
impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
No, they're not evil. They're the political body for the Charlian community. So they're
Fellow
not evil, they're
scribes
just...
and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction.
They're
if
kind of
we are
like
to find
Switzerland.
salvation.
Non-interfering,
The
non-intervening.
wisdom of Charlian has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Okay, that's actually
Administrative
no panic.
edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Oh, we're going to be having a chat with you now.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Go ahead. Keep it civil, eh?
I may look daggers at him, but I will neither speak nor draw them.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
To be honest, the Keep It Civil was more aimed towards Alizé than Alphino. Alphino, I know, is the very soul of discretion. But, Alizé is a bit of a blunt instrument at times.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Ow! Wow, you're just going straight out into
Nay.
the firing range, are we?
We do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Charlian, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
Oh, come on, not even a smile. You are such a hard bugger to please.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? Having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Oh. Just wake me up when the final days come here.
Shall we then? To the annex. To prepare...
Oh, didn't mean to click that. Just wiping some dust off the mouse, but accidentally clicked. I do wonder how Fortunal's going to react when all he has to eat on the moon ship for however long they're going to be on it is carrots. Poor bugger. Alright. Time for a nap. To be honest, it's fine. more a case of giving people who can't quite manage to log in some content to kind of watch if they want to, really. Oh! That's a noise! Ugh. Oh boy. Where could it be? God, do I get to pick? Oh god. Okay, right here. Oh, so whoever we pick on that list is whoever's going to appear at our door.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to... If you could spare a moment before bed.
Fair enough, buddy.
Thank you. I fear this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time. I am troubled of late.
Definitely going to be watching this
Unwarranted
cinematic again
concerns,
later on
perhaps.
to see what the other options
I
are.
hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you. Though you have bested your enemies thus far, Xenos and even Zodiac, your victories have come at a considerable cost to yourself. No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear. It is surely too much for any one man. But you needn't bear it alone. Let me share your burden. My, carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours, but I could still help.
Oh, Fandaniel.
Shoulder the occasional satchel
he
from your ever-growing mountain of...
made himself a part of Zodiac, and we wound up killing his ass. But in so doing, triggered the final days.
Of mine own encumbrances. 'Tis only fair that I repay you in kind. Of course, it needn't be only troubles we share. Moments of joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey. The inquiry at the Forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room. All of it. And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond. But tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough. Sleep well, my friend.
Oh, Raha. Oh, she's fine. Yeah, all the people that are in the towers are fine. A short while earlier in the Alamacan Quarter. Oh boy. Oh! Dancing instructor, red mage teacher. Oh, they're having a wander off together.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsabar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true? They brought back tempered Garlean soldiers.
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. But to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Now, who are you? What the sod? Meanwhile, in Ishgard, oh, this music is ominous as all hell. There's him. Oh, some firmament crafting trainer there. Random lady. Gentleman. Oh! Sigurd from the Dark Knight questline.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
And our gathering people. Oh yeah, all the people he had trapped in the towers got set free, yeah.
What have we here?
Okay. Oh, hello.
Hey, are you all right?
Okay.
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
Okay, this is getting
The
ominous and
towers are
spooky.
gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much worse?
Okay. No problem. No problem. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it would be starting in Thav now, wouldn't it? Wait, what? Ah! I'm an ounce away from... Right, hold on. I need to do a thing then. I'm an ounce away from level 85. I need to go find something and kill it. Right. Down into Labyrinthos. Well, on the map, the map started going... And then the bit around Thavnair went... That's where the thing is starting to kick off. First things first, I need to find something to kill. And not too far off, so just need to find a few things. Oh, hello. You'll do. Fate up here. Looks like there might be someone doing that as well up here, so... Yep, there's a few people up here doing this, so... Help out with this. That should get... Oh, get back in there. That little bit there. Oh yeah, these are other players as well, yeah. Welcome to what if Welcome to Fates. They're a open world random event thing. Sometimes they consist of taking out a boss mob like this. Sometimes they constitute taking out a bunch of mobs. Like, I don't see any other ones on the map at the moment. And others involve gathering, or others involve protecting items from being destroyed by a bunch of mobs. This should be enough to get me into 85 and then into the next quest bit. Yes! There we go. Enhanced healing magic. Alrighty. Back to old... Oh, I know, I can return. Back to old Charlian. It's sort of a mini-boss fight type of thing. So if the Fate icon is a purple background with a kind of scary face, that's a kind of a mini boss fight, as it were. Oh yeah, it's quite a fun wee game once you get it. It's a fun wee game once you get into it. Alright, teleport back to the Odyssean Annex. Let's hop on in. Let's have a chat with Tataru. In fact, first things first, actually going to open up this chest piece here. Let's get that hat back to my glasses. Comes from Razatan. To the main hall to have a chat. There you are. Worst fears have come to pass. Grim tidings from our contact in Razatan. Vile beasts. Oh no. Yep. Final days are starting in Razatan. Alright. Oh yeah, they basically have the same... Everyone's on the same kind of quest line type of thing. So it's the main scenario quest. And then there's a bunch of side quests all over the place. So everyone's playing the same story. Where you'd see me in here, you'd probably see your character instead. It's like we're all reading from the same book, but doing so at our own pace. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have the creation magics, but why are the random creatures appearing then? Right, off to Thavnir. Roblox. Yeah. Okay. Well, little Wi-Fi glitch there. Little Wi-Fi blip there. Let's see what the queue's like. Yeah. Alright. Please log out and... yeah, right, hold on. Gonna have to turn off the game for a second. Okay, and let's boot it back up. Yeah, my Wi-Fi decided to go bloop. And whenever it does that... well, my Wi-Fi decided to go for a blip. It disconnected for a brief moment, but a brief moment was all it needed to do this. So... it's, whenever you disconnect via Wi-Fi issues, it registers your character as logging out improperly, and so you have to turn off and turn on the game. That's not too bad. 46 in a queue. That's not too bad. Thank gods. That's all right. Just gotta wait for the queue to go through. Oh boy. I was just afraid it was going to go into like thousands. With 46 people in the queue, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's all right. And you get this lovely loading screen, because whenever you log out of an area and you log back in, you get a loading screen of the, well, of the zone really. And the Thavnair zone's loading screen that does look quite nice.
And lo, vile beasts did rise.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm so glad the disconnection didn't skip this.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash. The sun scorches earth and boils seas. And our sins ascend unto the heavens.
Okay. But the actual...
Three dooms to unmake all we were.
Right. Welcome to the final days.
Sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the Isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage. No. To say they came forth would be inexact.
Oh?
The people of Radzatan themselves transformed into these baleful fiends.
I'm sorry, what?
Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city. Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies. The large one's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
Well.
And what of Vritra?
Vritra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people. I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Understood. I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
It's not an akin to
would risk your lives to help us yet again? I have no words to express my gratitude.
What's that?
Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yetliman. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt. I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
But it is basically, it is basically like Weirdmageddon, except on an apocalypse kind of scale.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
Time to get to work. Everyone is assembled. Thank you for leading us to your aid in your battle against the blasphemy. Review our plan of attack. Circle around to the north side of the island. There you will find a dense jungle we call Van Sapti. It's a sacred wood, home to many temples and a number of villages. Vritra and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. Alright. Time to find and Van Sap. Oh! This could be a duty. Okie dokies. Didn't think it was going to be that, but hey oh. Okay. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to pause the stream now, get myself a drink, and who started this? We've no idea! We've no idea how the final day started. And neither did the Ancients when it first came around. Well, I'm going to pause the stream for now so I can get this get this dungeon into a separate video. So, back in a bit. JaffaArchfiend, out.